Hello. A short video about the spectrum of breathing techniques, breathing exercises, breathing schools, breathwork schools, whatever you want to call it. Now, if you look at the whole spectrum, you will see that on this side, the Buteyko technique, I will get into more detail like pretty soon, is saying nose in, nose out, breathe as light or as slow as you can. While on the other end, for example, transformational breathing, it's breathing mouth in, mouth out, and you speed it up. So how is it possible? Well, I really hope, and I'm pretty sure that this video will shed a bit of light on the whole matter. So let's start on this side. Buteyko, oxygen advantage. You breathe in and out through the nose and you breathe as light as you can. And the slower or the more little you breathe, to breathe right, you have to breathe right and shut your mouth and breathe, simply said. Breathing as light as you can. Now, if you go a bit further on the spectrum, you will see that there's pranayama. Of course, everything comes eventually from pranayama, and all these modern techniques, including my own, is eventually inspired by pranayama. So credits to the old ancient yogis. Within pranayama, you have like two sections, you could say. Calming down techniques, for example, the alternate nostril, left in, hold, right out, right in. Or for example, Brahmari. Put your thumb in your ears and close off your eyes and hum. Hum. Amazing techniques. I've practiced them for 15 years. So these are calming down pranayama techniques. Then a little bit further on the spectrum are energizing pranayama techniques. For example, breath of fire, focus on the solar plexus. Superficial in, out, in, out. And Kapalabhati. After hot yoga, maybe you've done that. Snap in your lower belly. Force the air out through the nose. Then you get into deep breathing, breath hold techniques, which, and I understand the science about it, these are my favorites and my techniques. TT breathing, Simplified Tummo. Within TT breathing, there's TT Calm, TT Energy, and TT DMT. These are all deep breathing, breath hold techniques. So on this side of the spectrum of deep breathing, breath hold techniques, for example, Simplified Tummo Level 1 or TT5. The calm version. Then a little bit further are TT Energy. Then you get like Soma breathing, Wim Hof method breathing, techniques like this. And then a little bit further are the DMT, TT DMT breathing techniques. Wim also has the power breath. It's different, but in a way, it's all deep breathing breath hold techniques. So these are pretty intense already. And then you go further down the spectrum, which I would say the next is bioflow. Bioflow is nose in, nose out, but you do breathe through the chest. 30% in and out. And you do this for 45 minutes. Then the more known, these are the breathing sessions that people that are rational are kind of like, ooh, that's weird, where people start releasing trauma release. I'm talking about holotropic breathing. I'm talking about transformational breath, rebirthing, breathing techniques like that. Bioflow is one, but this is nose in, nose out. So a little bit on this side of the spectrum. And then all these other techniques are mouth in, mouth out, conscious, connected breathing. The alchemy of breath belongs here too, by the way. And the funny thing is that this side of the spectrum and that side of the spectrum are completely different. Now, what unconscious breathing specialists are doing, they're throwing at each other. You should never breathe through the mouth. Deep breathing is bad. Some of the Buteyko lovers are saying, well, the other, like transformational breathing coaches can be like, no, transformational breath is the solution to any problem in the world. This is what I miss a little bit within the breathwork, the breathing instructor community, is that people only teach what they've learned instead of what the client, the participant needs. Yeah, for some people, this DMT kind of breathing or transformational breathing may be way too intense. I'm thinking of the average person in the corporate world. Well, on the other side, to always calm down, sometimes you need to activate a bit to actually calm down. This is, what happens when you have a running practice. The act of running is raising your heartbeat, but somebody with a running practice has a lower heartbeat than people that don't have a running practice. Now, with breathing techniques, it's a bit the same. If you only focus on calming down, maybe it doesn't work that well. And if you activate a little bit, and this is what we do with deep breathing, breath hold techniques, activating, deeper breathing, you release adrenaline, heartbeat goes up, and then you hold, and then your heartbeat goes down again. The result is absolutely that you are better in slowing down your breathing afterwards. Now, that's it. Only one thing to mention, which is my instructor course. I love my own techniques, but I do share also other techniques. Now, of course, I cannot make you an instructor in whatever other breathing school, but you have to be aware like what is out there in the breathing world. So I have until the 24th of October 2022 a reduction, a discount of 33%. And after that, if you're on my email list, it will be 25%. So if you are interested in that, then click the link in the description, make an appointment with me. I understand that the investment is like not 3,600, but 2,400 for 3 levels, like half a year of group coaching and a lot of online material. I understand that that is an investment, so if you need to contact me, you can just go to my website, hit the WhatsApp button and send me a text, and maybe we can schedule a call if you're interested. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of this video, and let me know how you're doing. See you later. Bye-bye.